in the future, I heard that you have another DAC coming out above, this and select and so on. The name of the DAC was
the Sentinel.
Sentinel, right? Was Sentinel developed first, or this one?
The Sentinel has been a project of ours for many years.
Yes.
It's always been the goal to make a end-all, be-all, cost no object DAC.
Well, when I heard Sentinel, I was thinking about the Matrix in a way.
The Sentinel, Cascade, we're going after things in nature in California and the West Coast. So Cascade Mountains, Sentinel Peak, we're deviating from our old naming, and we're like, well, everybody in our company, all three of us, we love to go backpacking and hiking in the mountains. Yeah. Going out into the woods for 3 days, that's our idea of fun.
That means the name came from actually North California and geography.
Yeah, so the Sentinel has been a long-term project.
Right.
Out of the Sentinel development came the digital director. This came after the digital director.
Yeah.
And then, we literally, the first digital director was actually made as one part of our Sentinel DAC.
Okay.
And then, that proved to be so effective on the reference and the select DAC that the rest of this came out of the Sentinel development. Okay. So all of this technology has been out of Sentinel development for the last few years.
Trickled down in a way.
Yeah, trickled down. Yeah. It's trickled down technology from a DAC we haven't released yet.
Exactly.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah. But it was proof of concept. And then honestly, we listened to the proof of concept and we were so blown away by it. We said, we have to make this a product because this improves even the discrete DAC.
Yeah.
And we can improve our Premier DAC and it's a significant improvement. So we're like, we have to release this. And that's why we came out with the digital director. Okay. The Cascade wasn't even in our minds when we launched the director.
Yeah.
Then this kind of was well, we know we can do this and we have this theory. So this again was almost proof of concept for the Sentinel.
Okay.
The Sentinel details, they're changing every week. They're getting worked on. Literally what we thought we were doing 2 weeks ago is different than what we're doing now. Yeah. The base concept is it's going to have 32 DAC modules. Okay. This has 8.
Yeah. So it's going to be a lot bigger than this.
Much bigger. It might be 2 or 3 boxes the size of this. But the details of it are always changing.
Right.
We're okay talking about it just so people know it's coming.
Exactly. Approximately when is it going to come out?
Hoping to have a working prototype that we can show people in a year. It could be faster. It could be slower. The thing about it is some of the technology has been very slow to develop. Okay. Like it's going to have all new clocks in it. Right. The clocks take 6 months to get a sample for one of them. We get the sample, we go, great, what else can you do? Another 6 months.
It's not set.
Nothing is set enough except the number of DAC modules.
Okay.
That's kind of the magic number.
Why is it magic number?
It really should be done in multiples. So we could do, this is 8 modules, 4 per channel.
Right.
By going with 8 per channel, 16 in there, that utilizes all of the processing power we have. Any more than that, and it just gets too complex.
Yes.
Any less than that, we're throwing away potential improvement. Okay. So, 16 modules wouldn't even fit in this chassis.
So do you have a future roadmap after Sentinel?
No.
No, not yet?
No, we are a small company. There's 3 engineers. We like to tackle one project at a time.
Okay.
We also wait and see what improvements there are in digital processors, et cetera.
Your daughter is traveling around with you, and Munich show she went there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How did she like it?
She loves traveling. She loves Munich.
Yeah.
She can't tell the difference between Munich and Germany. She's 5.
Yeah.
So, well, she just turned 5. When she was there, she was 4.
Okay.
But yes, so she walked around the show with my wife and gave a critique of different rooms.
Yep.
She would walk in and say, no, I don't want to be here. Or can we go to that room? It was more beautiful sounding. I'm happy to say all the rooms she liked had the Cascade in them.
So she's going to be the future generation of MSB in a way, I guess.
I don't know if she's going to, it depends on what she wants to do.
That's true.
But she's the second pickiest person I have to satisfy with audio quality, the first being my wife.
Yeah.
She actually has incredible hearing.
All females too. I think. Yeah.
And she appreciates it. She can't necessarily verbalize. She just says, yes, it's good. No, it isn't. Or get that thing out of my house.
Did that actually happen?
I snuck in a prototype Class D amp, not ours. This was years ago.
Yeah.
And I stuck it inside the chassis of a regular amp, and I slipped it into our system without telling her. And she wouldn't even watch TV on it.
Really?
She's like, I don't know what you did. It sounds terrible. I won't even watch TV. Then I told her, and she said, get that out of here.
And your family is more like reviewers in a way, critic of your product.
The most demanding critic I'm married. Yeah, she told me I can have whatever speaker I want in the house if she got a Select DAC.
Okay.
So I showed up the next week with the Select DAC.
What speakers do you have?
At the time, I made some homemade speakers, but this year I got the Magico S3 Mark IIs.
Okay.
And they're great. I love them.
All right.
Especially for our house. Like, I'm space constrained, you know, being in California, similar to here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yep, thank you.